All right, everybody. You see what I'm seeing? Yep. That is most definitely a blowout. Welcome, everybody. Madam Roy back once again. Let me get my cell phone case off the roof here, stick it inside or before I lose it. I'm here at the USA gas station on Route 12, right outside the village of Greene, New York. And as you can see, borrowing a quote from the dad in Christmas Story, "Gummot, blowout!" Yep. And the funny thing is, this is the tire that I was afraid was going to blow out. I was assured that it was in decent shape, but apparently it wasn't. If you look down here, you could see where it's actually separated. For the longest time, I noticed there was a little divot in the tire there, but I had it checked out and I was assured there was nothing to worry about. Yeah, definitely not the case. As you can see, that is actually part of the belt there, and I'm not even sure what that is. I think that's just from the road, and you can see the tire's actually rolled in on itself, mainly because I had to drive for about 600 feet to get it into the gas station. Now the good news, if there is any good news, I do have a full-size spare right underneath. I don't know if the camera's getting it or not. Let me get on the ground here. If you guys and gals really means anything, this is a Momentum, maybe? I can't. It's a Trail TX tire, so definitely an older tire. Appear to be in decent shape, at least. I can't tell if it's dry rotted while it's under here. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with tonight, folks. So, sitting here on the ground, Indian style, figured why not, right? And since I'm here waiting for the tow truck to come, called AAA, yes, I know I probably could change it myself, but there's a big vehicle. I've never actually changed a tire on the side of the road like this. I've done tires, but they've been on lift. So since I pay for AAA, figured I'd go ahead and let the experts take care of it. If for some reason the tire that's under there is old, dry rotted, then tomorrow, before we make our trip up to my aunt's, I'm going to have to go ahead and bring it to one of the local tire shops and have them take care of it. Me too, George. Love AAA. Absolutely love AAA. So we do a little bit of a chat, give everybody an update, let you know that I am doing okay. Sans the blowout right there. Been enjoying some time with the family, and yeah, you know what? It's one of those things, you got to take it in stride. Blank happens, and it just did. But I will tell you, I am very glad it happened now, because if it happened when we were on our trip tomorrow, it would have been much worse. So it was an act of the big man upstairs that it actually happened now. It's beautiful out here right now. Very low humidity. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. How fast was I driving when it blew? You want to know something funny? I called Mom and my aunt up, and that was the first question they asked, because they know I'm a bit of a lead foot. I think it was about 40 miles an hour, and it wasn't like a typical blowout to where you would hear the tire like boom, and you would feel clunk, 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 clunk. I actually didn't even hear the tire blow out. I just kind of felt the clunking, and I'm like, oh boy, I knew something was going on. So, let me get up here. So the tire blew out right at, let me get to the right area here so everybody can see what I'm talking about. See that hill right there? Tire blew about halfway down the hill, and that's when I had to limp it all the way down into the gas station that you see me at right now. And there you see my lowly Tahoe with one flat tire. So figured we go ahead and have a little bit of a chat here. And again, I apologize. I know a lot of you probably wished you had seen some more content from me, but just have not had a lot of extra time. You know, enjoying family time is very important to me. You know, we don't get a lot of time to spend together, and the time we do get is very precious. So figured now that I'm here stuck, I'll go ahead and extend this time to my YouTube family out there. So we got 3 watchers here. The gas is so cheap here. Well, let me see, what do we got here? $2.19 for regular, $2.25 for regular credit, and $2.70 for super. Which is interesting because this is New York State, and those of you that live in New York State, you know, New York State has one of the highest taxes on gasoline. That being said, this is western upstate New York. This is not actually the city, so you know, the gas prices are very low here, not just because of that, but also because we are very close to the main highway, Interstate 81. So the trucks can get here, and if you've ever wondered where you can get the cheapest gas, it's always by the major interstate. So Interstate 95, Interstate 81 in this case. If you live near a major highway, gas is generally going to be cheaper than if you're in the middle of the country, in the middle of nowhere. Gas is always going to be more expensive because there's more transportation costs that way. So you always got to factor that in. Good question, by the way, or I'd say good statement. So we got 3 people here. George Stewart, please give me a like. Help me out here, please. You know, it's always nerve-wracking. I've never actually had a blowout before. I've had flat tires, but nothing I would consider a blowout like this. I mean, believe me, the first time it happens, it's always a little bit on the scary side. I have no idea how the quality of this video is. I know that the reception out here can be hit or miss, so hopefully I'm coming through at a decent quality, maybe 480p. I'm not expecting full HD, not from a live stream like this. So we got 4 watchers here. Those of you that are here late, I have had a blowout in the 96 Chevy Tahoe there. Waiting on AAA. They said they should be here with. Okay, never mind. That was just Mom calling. So yeah, I'm actually going to let you guys go right now. I hope everybody's staying safe. I need to take the calls. Please continue to like and subscribe. I really hate to end it now too because, yeah, you know, we'll go on a few more minutes. No, they were definitely not newer tires. I think they're 2015 dated. But the funny part is the other tires are in good shape. This was the only one that was in question. I honestly think that somebody had slit the tire because this tire had a little divot in it about that long. And I questioned it before I came up. I actually had my local tire shop look at it to see if it was of any concern, and they assured me that it looks like it was just a normal separation. Some tires do that as they age, but if you look really close, and I'll show you one more time here, this is where that separation was, and as you can see, this is actually where the tire blew out. It was right in there. You can actually see some of the belt has actually come out. That's part of the belt, and then that's the inner part of the tire. The tires themselves are still very pliable, and oddly enough, they still have quite a bit of meat left on them. So my plan for right now, honestly, just to have the spare put on here. If the spare is in decent shape, then I'll just use that till I get back home and just get one new tire, because as you can see, the other tires here have decent, really decent tread on them. And as you can see, there is no dry rot at all on these tires. I mean, I'm going around here. There isn't a separation. There's no dry rot. There's no nothing. So I think it was maybe a manufacturer's defect. Now, that being said, they're not tires I bought, so they're nothing that I can, warranty out, and they're too old anyway. So that is my plan for right now. Thank everybody who came here. Please continue to like and subscribe. This is going to be the end because I can't run my battery down. I gotta make sure I have a good working cell phone for when AAA calls, texts, whatever they do. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next vlog, live stream. Not sure what it's going to be, but as always, have a blessed day, everybody.